Bosnia's railway lines are the main source of transportation for thousands of migrants trying to reach Europe. From the capital Sarajevo, they head north to Bihać, a town bordering European Union member Croatia. But this train, migrants are heading back to Sarajevo due to what they say are inhumane living conditions in Bihać. Mahmoud Ali, who asked us not to reveal where he's coming from, is heading for Europe in search of a better life.
Living conditions in Bihać were extremely difficult. I couldn't stay there, so I tried to cross the border. It was raining heavily in the forest. After 6 days, my clothes were dirty. I came back to the camp Sarajevo to shower and wash my clothes. I'll try again, though. The camp is extremely crowded at the border. There is no room for more people. There is another camp in the mountains, but there is no water or electricity. You sleep under the open sky.
The United Nations estimates that Bosnia is hosting 7,000 to 8,000 migrants. Camps provided by the government have been declared a humanitarian disaster by EU representatives and human rights advocates. The Bosniak member of the three-man presidency blames the lack of coordination on political infighting and xenophobia.
The burden of the migrant crisis needs to be shared equally across all of Bosnia's territories. We have officials representing municipalities populated by Serb and Croat majorities who are rejecting the thought of establishing a single migrant camp in their localities based on where these people come from. But I will insist the burden be shared across all of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
The International Organization for Migration has cited a lack of decision-making as the reason for poor living conditions in migrant camps.
The problem, I think, of Bosnia-Herzegovina is that in a country like, let's say, Belgium or France, at some point there is someone at the central level who says, okay, I've listened to all of you, but these are the sites where we are going to establish this accommodation. And this is what is lacking in Bosnia-Herzegovina. The state the Council of Ministers has not asserted its authority to say, okay, we understand that nobody wants it, but we have to have it.
Local media are carrying reports of xenophobic statements made by Serbian and Croatian members of the Bosnian government. But many people here are more concerned about reports of violence and intimidation by the Croatian border police, and this is being tolerated by the European Union in order to stop the flow of migrants. Mahmoud Ali says Croatian border police forced him to return to Bosnia 3 times. For now, Sarajevo provides him with food and shelter, temporarily, until he tries again to beat the border, hoping to reach Europe. Semir Sejfovic, TRT World, Sarajevo, Bosnia.